there. Wait, 1, 2, 3, and then is it connected? It says it's connected.
Well, no,
Okay,
can I
there.
get some
Now
channel
it should
members?
definitely be connected. Yeah, I know. Ow. She's actually a beautiful one. It's because of yesterday. I forgot that I like set the thing up correctly, and then I didn't set it up correctly for today because I was asleep. Because, man, those naps come out of nowhere. It's like, you know, one moment I'm like, I'm all fired up. Yeah, I can do this. I can do that. Yeah, I have time. I got time. I got willpower. And then the next minute I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die. I need a nap right now. And yeah, those naps have been taking me the fuck out. But I'm here. Not that late. But welcome in. Let's see. Welcome in Radioactive Penguin, Alex Rose, Soul, Benjamin Slayer, Unimo. I know I saw Lazy X at some point. Arco Void, and Helldiver, and Matt M. And I think Swag and Godzilla, maybe. I don't know. That might have been before this stream. I don't know. I'm using the streamer bot chat widget, and it gets confusing because it doesn't clear the last chat. Let's see, late and muted. Now that's us normies. Now that's us normies. That us normies, non-certified peppers, can I ask you questions. How was it? I won't answer too many questions because I'm gonna do a whole stream to show a fuck ton of photos that I took, but it was absolutely worth it. I enjoyed every second of it until like the last couple days where I was like, I want to go home already. I'm tired of not understanding a goddamn thing. I want to go home and talk to people again. Oh my god. Also, I didn't sleep through a stream today. I'm so mad I missed yesterday's stream. Tell me about it. You think you know naps? Oh, dude, like, okay, so jet lag wasn't even that bad for me when I got there, right? But then over here, that's where it's fucking hitting me, and that's what's annoying me. I mean, not really, because like it's good that I didn't miss out on like much time at all during the trip. But now that I'm back, I'm like, okay, now I have to get to work. Now I have to find a job. Now I have to, you know, like do all this stuff and catch up with things. And I'm going to be going to Sonic Expo in Dallas. And like, okay, like I need to get stuff prepared for that and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I need my time. I don't have time to be napping. But I'm like, I'm so sleepy though. First public stream back and you're late and muted. Pull yourself together. I didn't mean to go back to Japan. Everyone has pleased out. What do you mean? Oh my god. Sure to miss yesterday's stream. Yeah, I saw you said like, oh, I took a nap at 4 and then I just woke up and it was like 12, I think. I don't know. I slept early yesterday. Man, the sleepiness hit me so fucking early yesterday. I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, not ready to check out the world. Snork me. Exactly. Welcome home, honey. Would you like dinner, a bath, or Sonic? Rubs fly hands. Oh my god, I spent so much money over there. I mean, honestly, not that much, all things considered. Like, I spent about as much as I would spend if I had no self-restraint at an anime convention. So, like, not bad, all things considered. Like, that's including transportation and shit. It was not that bad financially. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, a lot of walking. Members, if you have a membership and you weren't there for yesterday's stream, the VOD should still be up. A couple surprises there, and I talked like briefly about it. I'm gonna be doing a live stream where I show you a bunch of photos, make a whole presentation, tell y'all like everything. Or you know, everything that I can. I still have to like go through all the photos that I took and like, okay, which ones can I actually not show? There's very few because most of them I took with the intention of like, I want to show everyone whenever I get home. So yeah, but yeah, getting back to the normal day group is the hardest part. Yeah, it's like on the one hand, my heart is like, I have to go and explore the world. The world is full of so much beauty and mystery. And my body's like, but I'd rather die. So like, let's take a nap. Like, it's so weird because like, I find myself craving foods that I was eating over there. I find myself craving like the fact that I was able to make decisions about what I was gonna eat and like what like type of area I would be put in that day. You know, like I no longer have that kind of over here. Because, and I noticed this while I was over there. Two things actually. The first thing I noticed while I was over there, the second thing I noticed like last night, I'm actually a very active person. If I don't have to worry about money or means of getting there that much, like if it's relatively easy to get there and I don't have to worry about finances, I'm gonna be doing a lot of shit. And I was doing a lot of shit over there. But over here, it's like, oh, but how am I gonna drive there? Do I have to drive? How far is it? How much is it gonna cost in gas? How much is it gonna cost to actually do the thing? How long am I gonna take? Do I have to be back before sunset? Blah, blah, blah. Like, that's a lot of things to worry about, as opposed to like, oh, I just have to make sure that I'm like back before the last train, and that's it. And just get on the right train. Like, that's it, you know? The rest is just walk and get there. And so it's really nice. And then also, it helped to constantly have a person there who was like 9 times out of 10 coming with me, like, oh, hey, do you want to go here? Yeah, sure, okay, let's go. And then it was the 2 of us together going somewhere, so I was like body doubling the entire trip. And now that I'm alone, it's like, I mean, yeah, I could do this, but I don't really want to. Oh my god, today I had to force myself to go out. I went to a workshop at my local library to learn how to use a cricket machine. I didn't really learn that much, but I got the certification for it, so, you know, now I know how to do that. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna go to another workshop and learn how to use an embroidery machine. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I am, like, kind of looking forward to it, like, because, you know, it'd be a cool skill to learn. But also, like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go alone. Like, it's so awkward. And then I sit there, and it's just like, I feel so awkward. Like, I don't want to go. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot to watch the VOD last night. I need to do that. Alright, you're back on stream now. Can we talk about our king yet? Oh my god. Man, Dave called me like twice crashing out while I was over there. He was like, I can't do this. My homework is killing me. And I'm like, you got this. Thumbs up emoji. You got this. Oh my god. It was funny. As soon as I got home, I went over to where Dave's staying, and like I should have gone straight home, but I was like, it's only like a 10-minute difference in terms of drive, and originally I was gonna get an Uber, so I was like, it's gonna be around the same price, I may as well swing around there, and then my dad's gonna come by there anyway, so I'll just catch a ride with them back. But like I went over there, and like Dave was the first person that I talked to as soon as I was home, aside from, you know, like my friend and her mother. Because like we landed, okay, from the airport we got picked up and then went to her house and then separated the souvenirs, and then from there I got driven to where Dave was staying, and then like he was the first person that I talked to, and I was like, like we are constantly at each other's throat, but also like there is no one we're closer with than each other. And so it was like, I missed you so much. Like, it's just the amount of serotonin I got from seeing him again. It was amazing. 2 weeks away from Pep is almost nothing, but 2 weeks without King Dave, I was dying. Fuck is a cricket machine? I know what a cricket is, as in the bug, but I don't know the sport. But a machine. So cricket, I mean the cry cut machine, but a lot of people call it the cricket machine. CRICUT. And so it's this type of machine that's kind of multi-purpose. If I'm being honest, I don't really know what it does. From my understanding, it cuts things precisely. It specializes in cutting a lot of materials. I think it can also print, or some versions of it can print. But I went to that workshop in hopes of being able to use that machine to do stickers. I'm not sure if it's able to do stickers. I have to do a lot more research on my own, because the workshop primarily focused on like, yeah, not specialized, but like we get a lot of people who want to make t-shirts, so we know a lot more about making t-shirts. I'm like, cool, but I don't want to make a t-shirt. It's like a vinyl cutter. Yeah, exactly. Welcome in, your local weirdo. How are you doing? Everybody's going well. It's better be Wednesday. We are drawing today. I know people might be like, what? So it's just a yap stream? No, I'm just yapping, because I came in yapping. You know, it's so weird. Ever since I came back, I've been having so many dreams, but like they're all a bunch of mini dreams. So like nothing crazy, but it's just like a bunch of random little instances of dreams that'll pop up throughout the day. And that's the only way that I know that I'm dreaming, because I'll wake up and I'm just like, okay, time to get up. And also I've been waking up at like 4:30 in the fucking morning. And like the first day that I got back, I woke up, or like aside from the weekend that I spent with my siblings, that first Monday, I was awake at like 5:30, and I was like, I'm bored. So I got up to get a bowl of cereal, right? And not necessarily that I was like the loudest ever, But I made noise going to the kitchen, and then I was serving myself a bowl of cereal, and my dad woke up, and he was like super groggy, and he came into the kitchen while I was like pouring myself cereal. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm getting a bowl of cereal." He's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm eating cereal." And he's like, "Why are you up so early?" And I'm like, I was hungry." He's like, "Okay." And then he just goes back to bed. So like, I'm very much not a morning person regularly, but like, I'm the type of person where if you lived with them for long enough and then they're up at 5:30 in the morning, you're gonna ask them, "Are you okay?" Because why the fuck are they getting a bowl of cereal? So like, yeah, and I've been struggling with that the entire week. I don't want to worry my dad, and it's not like anything like, oh, I've been having nightmares every night, or like, oh, I can't get to sleep. Like, I can get to sleep, but I wake up super early because I guess my body is like very used to 4-hour increments of sleep, that like I get bored sleeping after that. So I wake up and I can't go back to sleep. But because of that first day, I don't want to be up that early in the kitchen, so I have to wait till like 6 a.m. roughly. So I spend like 2 hours a day in bed just like, I want to go to bed, but I'm not tired enough, and I'm really hungry, and I want cereal. Over there, my eating habits were actually somewhat normal. I was eating 3 meals a day. And you know, meals, you'll see whenever I show you the pictures, quite a few of them were girl dinners. My friend was laughing at me quite often because she was like, "Wow, that's what you're gonna eat?" I'm like, it's yummy. It wasn't just snacks, surprisingly. Honestly, I didn't get too many snacks. It was always like food and like a drink, or food and one little snack, you know, something like that. But yeah, it was just I was eating 3 times a day though, and you know, that was great. We had to come up with a system because we're both kind of the people that we will forget to eat. And I'm like, well, if I forget to eat, I only notice once I have like these horrible cramps in my stomach. And if you forget to eat, like, that won't be great. So like, since we're both that type, we need to come up with some type of like regulatory system. So we came up with a plan that we would have alarms that would go off 3 times a day, you know, asking us have we eaten. And then from there, every time it went off, if we haven't eaten yet, we would go eat. If we just ate, then, you know, just turn it off and go about our day. And they worked great. Although towards the end, she was like a 2 meal per day kind of person, and I was like, oh, 3 meals a day, let's go. I wake up, time to eat. I wait a bit, time to eat. Before I go to bed, time to eat. And that has continued over here, which is difficult to do because I don't have as much freedom with my meals. So now it's like, I have like 3 options for meals, and I don't want any of them. So yeah. I drew my profile picture. Love drawing, to be honest. Nice, nice. Welcome to an art stream that I will eventually be doing art on. Let me actually go in and start setting stuff up. Oh my god. I just have everything charged, but I don't have anything connected. So give me 1 second. But yeah. I'm not a morning person, but I wake up with just enough energy to run through a shower. Also, how does your body get tired of sleeping? Man, 3 meals a day. Been a while since I've had that, right? I'm usually, like, I did not do that before I went over there, but I was like, I don't know. Whenever I travel or I'm with people that I'm not normally with for an extended period of time, I have the urge to look very normal. You know, like I will do my best to come off as very, very normal. And so what that means is, like, you know, I I regulate myself a lot better in the presence of other people that I'm like less familiar with. So that resulted in like me picking up a lot of habits. Like, hell, I was showering every day over there. Normally I shower every other day, but I was showering every day, and I would even like tie up my hair that way it wouldn't get wet every other day, because it's bad to like shampoo your head every day. And like, man, I was just it was so much work. It was so much fucking work, but I think I came off right. Let's see. 2 forgetful people relying on each other memory. Next thing we know, Pip found dead in a hotel room because she forgot to eat for a week. No, actually, I was the one who instilled the policy, like, okay, we're gonna have alarms, and those will dictate when we eat. And I stuck to it the entire time. So actually, no, we did quite well, in my opinion. Although I did notice that we like really balanced each other out with some things. Cause like we're both kind of like not airheaded, but a little airheaded. So anytime like one person was overwhelmed and is like, I don't know what to do, I'm kind of lost, the other person would like tap in and it's like, okay, my turn. Oh my god. One second, let me just get a file going. I know exactly what we're drawing today, surprisingly. We just get rid of this. Do I use that? I'll have it on for now. Okay, there we go. Now I think it's ready. There we go. Oh, is it totally not Sonic art? Yeah, it's absolutely not Sonic art. How did you know? Don't think we can't see the description. It's shadow. What did the description say? I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure it's not. Is it? Stream settings. How do I check the description again? I've been away for too long. It's shadow. Oh, it does say that, doesn't it? It's not. I think I changed my mind between then and now. Whenever I first put it, Shadow BL is what we're drawing. Oh man, if only YouTube TOS would let me. I have more images from why I only made 2 meals a day while you were gone. But I've been trying to keep my body in better condition. Still built like a twig, but ever slightly more muscle. Oh, I felt that. I felt that a lot. There's a lot of parts of my body that is like, they have become much stronger. But there's other parts where I think they've become much weaker. And so, you know, that's great. I woke up with sore arms today because I tend to sleep with my arms up. I don't really know why. It's just, I stretch and then they stay up and then I wake up the next day if I haven't, you know, tossed and turned in my sleep with them sore because I left them up the entire night, and like that's not great. Not great. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10. Not fun. But anyways, oh wow. Okay. Yeah, we should definitely. There we go. We should definitely switch now. Okay, hold on. I gotta find it. This one? Turn it off. Yeah, okay. And then that's not it. Turn that off. That should be it. Hey, it works. Yippee! Yahoo! So, hold on. Actually, let me get music on, because if not, this is gonna bother me the entire day. What should we listen to? Oh, I know what to listen to. I hate decisions, but also I love decisions, but also I just hate decisions so much. There we go. How do I get back? Man, I'm so out of my groove with all this stuff. It's like, oh man, like I vaguely have muscle memory of everything, but also I don't remember shit. Let's see. I can't wait for when I get to fully move into our new place. Really want to get back into drawing. Ooh, nice. You're in the middle of moving. That sounds very hectic. I know a couple of people who are currently moving right now, and they keep like crashing out about like, damn it, this shit keeps bothering me. So, uh, can't imagine. Whenever I moved in like 2 days, because like, well, it was 2 days of actually moving, but it was maybe like a full month of unpacking before and after. Like packing to go, and like 2 weeks packing to go, and then 2 weeks unpacking ish. There were some things I had to stay in the box longer because I didn't have like a spot for them yet, because I still needed like a lot of furniture when I moved out. But yeah, can't wait till you're done, because yay. You know, that feeling of accomplishment once everything is like settled in is like, yay. Okay. So I have a plan, right? I have a master plan. So I mentioned earlier, I'm going to a Sonic Expo, right? And so there's going to be a lot of artists there. And I've been doing a lot of Sonic art in my personal life. And so I want to make like a sticker or something to give away, because I'm also going to print some of the stuff that I've been drawing. Y'all will not get to see any of it, but unless you go to Sonic Expo. But I don't think any of you are going to go to Sonic Expo. But I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. So I want to do a sticker of me with like my little Sonic OC, because I think it'll be cute, and then get that printed and hand some of them out because that'd be cute, I think. And I want it to look really cute, but I'm not sure how to draw that just yet. I want to draw like kind of it having a little plush of the little Sonic OC because I think that'll be cute. That a challenge? I'll wear a paprika and everything. Oh my god. I mean, if any of y'all do end up going to Sonic Expo, let me know. I'll probably not do like a meetup or whatever, but like, you know, it could be like, oh, let me know and I'll give you like a free sticker or something. But yeah, it was a kind of a surprise that I ended up going, or not ended up going, but will be going, because it was an option before I went to Japan, but I was like, I'm gonna come back broke, so I don't think that's a good idea. And then Dave bought the tickets, and I was like, well, okay, I guess we're going. And so I made everything else work. We got a hotel booked and everything, and all the commute stuff, transportation stuff taken care of. We have a budget and everything, so I was like, yeah. Hey Paprika, how's it going? Oh my god, hey Fox, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well and hope it gets better. Yeah, it was a lot thrown at us at once. We had to stay at a hotel for a little bit, but now we're staying with a friend of my brother's. We're still in the middle of finding a place. Ah, damn. Damn, that sounds complicated. Well, I hope everything, you know, like settles in. I know it's always scary, the transition between but hopefully that means that something bigger and better is coming. Let's see. Welcome in, Godzilla. Happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, hope it gets better. Maybe this. Ow. Let me concentrate. Hold on. Oh, man. What have y'all been up to? Because I've been reeling. I never got hit with jet lag like that bad until just now. And it's annoying. It's so inconvenient. I'm tired of just randomly falling asleep. It really does just come out of nowhere. Like, I thought, you know, it would build up slowly, but no. I mean, it kind of does, but not really. It's just like, one moment I'm fine, the next minute I'm like a little sleepy, and then it just progressively gets worse from there. You know, I've been keeping my eye on a couple of like customizable models and stuff because I'm like, oh, maybe, you know, I'll invest in a customizable model for Live 2D. That way I can have like a Live 2D model at some point, you know, that's not the little chibi one. But like this little three bump hair thing that I do, no models have that. Like they have this. It'll be like one middle piece and then it goes into like these two tufts. But they don't have the little dumbass mustache thing that I have. Which, don't get me wrong, I like it a lot. I think it's very funny, very whimsical. It looks silly, you know? And I don't know, there's just something about it where it's like it's grown on me a lot ever since it first came about. But like it's also apparently something that's not normal. It's like, wow, that's crazy. Something like that. Let's see. I mean, I found another Teto cover from a game. It's a banger. Got absolutely grilled on a test earlier today. Woof. I had to help my dad get his food handler certificate because he's not how to say it. He did not grow up using English. Oh, English is a second language. So like I tend to help him a lot with stuff, you know, just like understanding. Like sometimes I'll be like, I don't understand this question. And I'll be like, oh, is this and that? Like, oh, this is what it's asking. And like he has the same patience that Dave does, which is not a lot of patience. And it always like confuses me because I don't know, I guess I have a ton of patience. I mean, not to say that like, oh, I'm the most patient person ever. You know, like no, that's not true. I lose my patience too. But like I have a lot more patience whenever it comes to like systems and stuff for the most part. Like if it takes excessively long, okay, I understand that. You know, like that shit pisses me off too. I can't use library computers for too long because it make me lose my fucking mind. But like most systems tend to work pretty fast. So I'm just like, yeah, you know, okay, I don't mind waiting a little bit. But he gets so annoyed so fast. And so it's like the website that he had to use to like redo his certification, it would like for some reason every 30 minutes or so it would kick him out. And it'd like make him re-log in, which yeah, okay, that's a little annoying. But he would get like so annoyed and then he he was like, I already know this stuff. And so he would like breeze past a lot of like the parts where it would like supposedly be reteaching him. Then he would get to the assessment part. Then he would take it and he would fail by like one or two questions. And he'd be like, and so he'd have to go back and then he would still skip through all this stuff. Maybe sometimes he would flip back and be like, okay, wait, what does this say? But very, very rarely would he do that. He would just go back and he's like, okay, if it's not that one, it's this one. And like, I understand the thought process, but like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. I always took studying not very seriously, but you know, seriously enough to where it's like, oh, I have to, I have to like, you know what I'm learning. And so just seeing him like do that, I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Your hair was one of the harder parts for me to draw from the fan art I've done. The hair is probably the one thing I drew the most trying to get it right. I felt that there's definitely like as simple of a shape that it is, it's more of a vibe than it is an actual measurement. Cause like sometimes I draw these so big, sometimes I draw them so small, or a lot of like fan artists they tend to, or not fan art but like people that I commission, they and like I like other artists interpretations of it, right? Because I like seeing it in different styles, but sometimes they do it like so small because that's kind of the norm for hair parts like that, but I always draw it like so big. So it's really funny to see. Oh my god. But yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's cute. Let's see. Mm, do that. What should I do with the other hand? Gonna make this whole thing smaller. I want it to fit, to be like a full body, little chibi kind of thing. What if we do like a little peace pose? You know, on Discord, in order to get this hand signal thing, it's a :V: or : victory. And I know that because of how often I use it, and I can't find it, and eventually I had to like learn the actual keywords for it. Let's see. I don't study. I pay enough attention in class, and I like having my home for relaxation. You know, what house is for. No, that's absolutely fair. And for the most part, I did that too. I was always lucky enough to where I never had to study too hard. Very rarely did I have to study. Like, for most of my normal classes, I could just sit in class and vaguely pay attention. And what my brain would do is that if they asked me a question and they said, you know, like no papers or anything, nothing visual to look at, and they said, "Hey, Pep, what is the answer to this question?" And then they tell me the question and give me no options, like no, like, is it A or is it B or is it C or is it D? If they just maybe like generate the stuff on my own, I wouldn't know. I'd be like, I don't know. Like, very rarely would I know. Or it would take me a while to remember. But if they gave me the options, or if it was like visually, especially multiple choice visually, I'd be like, oh, I remember seeing this, or I remember them saying this too. And so I was able to like piece those together, but it only worked for me visually. And for the most part, that's what a lot of tests, you know, are. So I fucking lucked out. Like, I got lucky that the way I remember just worked a lot better with the school system. So that was great. Let me calibrate this. That way I don't have to actually look correctly. There we go. I think that's right. Yeah, there we go. Now it looks like I'm looking at y'all, but I'm actually not. But shh, no one knows. Hey loser, how dare you? But hi Vibe, how are you doing? Everybody's going well. It's better be Wednesday. Let's see. I think I'll do like this. I think with this it'll be like the second time that I drew my OC. No, like maybe the third time. I don't draw her often. I let a lot of other people draw her because I'm like, I don't think I can draw her that good. I'm not good. I'm not good at drawing Sonic art. Oh man, I need to sneeze. Oh my god. Where was this? Here, here, and here, and here, and here we go. Gotta pull up a reference for it. So going back to why I got grilled on my test. It was a band test, so I had to play a scale. That shite was unreasonable, and I just tuned my instrument, so it didn't sound right. Ah, damn. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say, how could you not play a scale? Those are so easy. But I was a percussionist, so scales for me were like... Let's see if I can draw this correctly. It was just... from there, it would have 3 middle keys. Like that, and it was just like... God, I don't even know if I can pick a scale for me. It would... I only, off the top of my head, know the B flat one, and then I don't remember if this was B flat or this was B flat. Man, I don't remember keys, but it was very simple. It was like... Oh my god, I don't remember the keys. It's been so long! I can't even... Somewhere around here is a C key. And either this one or this one is a B flat key. I think this one's E flat. So if this is E... I don't know, but I think this one's B flat. I don't know, I don't remember, but it was really, really easy because it was just like... You could hear it, you know, you could hear the scale. And so if you played one wrong, it's just like, oh, that was the wrong one. It's probably flat. I was a horrible test taker. Like, I could know the info like the back of my hand, but the minute the test gets in front of me, all knowledge flies out the window. Ah, damn. I have the photo of the scale. I'm gonna send it to livestream related. How bad was it? What's the instrument again? Don't you have like a... Let's see, who is this? Helldiver. Do you play the clarinet? Or do you play the trombone or tuba? Because I think Godzilla played tuba. I think. And so... Wait, hold on. No, yeah, that should be right. Trumpet. Ah, okay, you're the trumpet player. Okay, okay. See, normally I could go off vibes, but I've been away for so long that I'm like, I don't remember. It was... You played something, and it wasn't percussion. Let's see, live stream related. That doesn't look that hard. Yeah, that that looks like a scale. Oh man. Nah, but like it does seem kind of confusing because I think the trumpet has, from what I remember, is my crude drawing of a trumpet. It has 3 keys And then it also has like this like knob thingy that you're supposed to pull with your thumb, right? So you're supposed to have like 3 fingers up here, your thumb right here, and then your pinky just like floating in the middle of the air, right? That's how you play? I'm pretty sure. I, as a percussionist, got to watch a lot of people play their instrument before getting to play mine. So, and even when you play yours, like, mine's not going anywhere. I don't really have to look that far down. Oh man, I did a lot of a lot of snare drum, bass drum, so like I didn't have to look at my instrument that often. Sometimes it's like if I was too distracted, I would hit the rim and it's like, oops, oops. Looking back at it now, I wish I did band when I was in school, or at least tried it out. It's it was it was alright. It was alright. I did concert band primarily. I enjoyed it. It does make you build community. I think whether you like it or not, you end up building community around you. But like, I think as long as you did some type of like extracurricular activity, you got around the same uh like the same kind of environment that band kids have. I know they say like, oh, band is so good, but like honestly, if you just joined any extracurricular activity, you say that about anything. Art club was so good. Book club was so good. Well, maybe not book club. Um, I don't know. The computer class was so good. You know, like it just depends. Hello, what's going on? What did I miss? Hello, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope it is going well. Sounds good better. You haven't missed much. We kind of just started. We're just yapping about band and classes and extracurricular activities. What type of extracurricular activities did y'all do? Because like a lot of mine was ROTC, band, and art, and that was kind of all I did. A lot of creative things, and then one thing to keep me realistic. But in ROTC, I did like 3 different things. I did marksmanship. I did like this computer cyber patriot thing, I think. And then what else did I do? There was one more. What was that other one that I did? I think I may have been in the PT team for like just a bit because they needed an extra member, and I was like, fine, but I'll only go like 1 day a week, and then we're like, fine, that's okay, it counts. I think that, or we worked out with them, and that might have been part of the marksmanship class. There was something else that I did. I can't remember. God, it's been so long. But yeah, I was in marksmanship club, so like, I got to shoot an airsoft gun, and nothing worth note there. It was just is what it is. My aim was just barely subpar. So yeah, that is perfectly in line with everything that I've told y'all thus far about my FPS skills. Let's see. So she has a little jacket. Let's give her a little circle paws. Do y'all ever get that thing? I get it a lot, and it kind of freaks me out, but also, like, nothing ever happens, so it's just kind of like, I'm probably freaking out over nothing. Where, like, you'll see the lights flicker really fast, and it makes you wonder if you blinked or if the lights flickered. It happens a lot to me, no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing. It doesn't happen, like, super often, but it happens pretty regularly to where I'm like, did I blink fast or was that the lights? And like normally I can not feel feel when I blink, but when it's automatic, like I don't think about it too much, so it's not like, oh, every time I blink I feel it. But normally when I blink, like I have that conscious kind of like, oh no, I just felt that, like that was me blinking. But every time that happens, I'm like, I I don't think that was me blinking. I haven't figured out what it is. Maybe it is occasionally the lights flicker, but like it's been in the presence of other people sometimes where it's just like, did the lights just flicker? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know what else to say. You know, it's like, no, I'm pretty sure the lights flickered. Like, there's no cameras. No, like, there would be no reason for them to flicker. So it's just kind of like, okay. I guess I'm just losing my mind. Oh, well, I don't know. Oh, man. But yeah, I haven't figured out what exactly to think about that stuff. So I just kind of, is what it is. I just won't worry about it till it becomes something that I have to worry about. Although I am scared that one day I'll find out it was like this super scary thing and it's just like, whoops, kept ignoring it. Now it's really bad. I'm always very nervous that I'll be like in the center of some very like supernatural scary thing. Because I wouldn't know what to do. You know, like there's not a lot of options whenever it comes to that. Because like it's not like you can just attack your issues. You can't just like attack a ghost. You can't just punch it. So like, what else can you do? You know, just go away, be gone. My school is too broke, and they're being investigated for missed funds, air quotes. Oof, that's not good. I've done a couple different things. I played football for a little while. I did golf in middle school. By high school, I kind of dropped everything. Damn, it was like the opposite for me. I elementary, I did some stuff. I grew up in a time where it was like, and in a household where they were like, we don't really have a lot of time to, like they were both working. Both of my parents, they worked. And my aunt was primarily in charge of me and my brother. And so she was like, she had a lot of like children. And so she was like, y'all are gonna stay after school for extracurricular activities. So because of her, we did a lot of extracurricular activities. And then she also took us to the library very often, which I'm very thankful for. Like I fucking enjoyed my childhood so much. Because she would always like get us into things, and so we were constantly doing things. But it wasn't like, oh, we're part of the softball team, or oh, we participate in the children's theater. You know, it was just like we're at the library, we're doing the summer reading program, and then we sign up for Girl Scouts, and then we do this, and then we do that. It was a bunch of like random ass side quest shit, but I enjoyed it a lot. Um, and so because of her, there was always like some type of after school stuff that I was doing in elementary, or after school program that I was a part of. But God, I can't even remember what we would do. And then in middle school, band took up all of my time, and then I moved the final year of my middle school to another district, and then I lost passion for band, and I was like, well, I guess I should find something else to do. And so I kind of got back into art at that time, but like at that point I didn't really believe my art was good enough to go anywhere. So I was like, okay, I can do art as a hobby, but like I need to find something to actually go into. So I was like, okay, let me go into game design. But I was like, I need extracurricular activities, like something to do after school or something to do like outside of school hours. And so I joined ROTC and a lot of their programs. It was the start of high school. I was, okay, at the end of 8th grade, right? I was very fucking lonely. And because like I had a lot of friends and a lot of stuff that I worked towards at the previous district, but then when I moved to the new district, all of that was gone. And I didn't have the time to work towards that again. So I was like, ugh, dang it. And so the entire 8th grade year I spent like I would get home early and I would watch a bunch of anime, and almost all the series at the time were like, oh, a group of friends and they do this, and a group of friends and they do that, and a group of friends and they do this. And it's just like, oh man, I want a group of friends like that. I want to go on adventures like that. So I made myself promise that like I was gonna work to being very social in high school, because I was like, oh yeah, maybe I'll get like a group of friends, and I did. You know, I made myself do a lot of things and put myself out there. Kind of, not really. Like, I didn't really put myself out there, but I was involved in a lot of things. So naturally, I crossed paths with a lot more people. And yeah, I did get a group of friends. But man, that was a lot of work. Like, my first year of high school, I was staying after school every fucking day. Every fucking day. And I was walking home, like, at least once every week because they had after school buses, but there was like Friday that it wouldn't run because there were no extracurricular activities. But I would go over to the middle school because I was a part of like a program there. It wasn't official, but I would just like go out to help out with like sorting papers or whatever, and that would just give me an excuse to stay there for like a couple of hours or so, and then I would like walk home. So like I was very active my first year of high school, and then after that it like slowly dwindled off until my senior year. And then even my senior year was like very, very light. So like yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed it though. I'm glad that I like stuck to my guns and did the most that I could. Let's see. I tried multiple times to get into the cooking classes at my school, but I could never get into it. As I said, the classes were always full according to them. Ah, damn, they didn't want you to cook. I wish now that I did more, put myself into more after school stuff. Yeah, yeah. For anyone's in school, okay, look, for anyone in school under like senior high school, right? Like senior year of high school, so 12th grade. Get into extracurricular activities, okay? Trust me, it's worth it. You'll regret it if you don't, right? Because it gives you the opportunity, not a guarantee, but an opportunity to meet people. And sometimes those are the friends that you go to Japan with like 5 years later. You know, you never know. But also, sometimes it just teaches you, oh, I definitely don't like this stuff, or I really do like this stuff, you know, or I can't tolerate these kind of people, you know? Like, it teaches you stuff about yourself. And if you're in college, go to the free events. There's always free events in college. Go to the free events. You get free stuff, you get free food, you get a chance to meet people. You will regret it if you don't take advantage for it. Either way, you're paying to be at the institution. Take advantage of the free shit, okay? God. I was very much into free stuff at my college whenever I went the first year, but I made the mistake of I made friends and I was like, oh, well, that's all I needed to do. And then I didn't get involved with the free stuff anymore, which, you know, like, it wasn't a huge loss. But still, I could have, like, gone to workshops and learned more stuff, but I didn't because I was like, I have friends. Learn stuff, learn skills, learn so many skills. If you're even slightly interested in a thing, go learn the skill. If there's a free workshop on watercolors and you're like, I've never tried watercolors, maybe I should try it, go to it. Try it. You never know. It's just, it's not worth passing up the opportunity, you know? Just try it. What's the worst that can happen? There's a lot of bad things that can happen, actually, but, like, try it anyways, you know? I'm very thirsty. But yeah, cheese balls. Anime told us a lie. Bad anime. No, it didn't completely lie. It maybe romanticized a lot of things, but it didn't completely lie. Cheese balls. A high schooler going to a middle school. I tended to blend in a lot over there. Um, I have very young features for my age. And so I would go in and there'd be times where I'd get stopped by like teachers and they'd be like, why aren't you in class? And I'm like, I don't even go to this school. What do you mean? Show me your ID. And I'd have to like show them my visitor pass and I'm like, I'm helping out with like this program. I don't actually go here. I'm this age. And they were like, oh, I'm sorry. My bad. You look quite young. And I'm like, yeah, I get that a lot. I got in trouble so many times over there for no fucking reason. Let's see. High school is really when social anxiety grabbed a hold of me. Yeah, anxiety will hit you. Anxiety will hit you towards like middle school and all throughout high school. Do shit anyways. Shit's embarrassing. Do it anyways. Alright, I'm back. Actually had me trying to show you how to hold a trumpet. Problem, I don't have 3 hands. Yeah, you'd have to set up like a selfie camera and then from there crop out your face or something. Oh, man. But I didn't get it right. I thought that's how it was. Because I know you have to use the other hand to like actually hold up the trumpet because one goes on the keys to play it and the other one holds the trumpet. But I thought I got the hand that like plays the trumpet right. Right back. Be safe. Does being one of 2 drum majors in a marching band count? I think that counts. Drum majors, from what I remember, they're like managers of the drum line or something like that. So that tends to take up a lot of time. So just stuff that'll make you cross paths. Cross paths. Cross paths with a lot of people. That's like the best thing that you can do while you have like not as many responsibilities. um well, I want a sticker now. Oh my god, oh my god, then come to Sonic Expo. That'd be crazy. Come experience the Sonic community. That'd be crazy. Oh my god. I don't expect to meet anyone there, so it's just like I still need to see with some artists because I want to do like art trades or print trades with people who are going, who not I know, but like who are just going to the same convention and run in the same circles as me. I'm like, do y'all want to do you want to do print trades? Because I don't sell my prints anywhere. They just go on the internet and I'm like, there, I'm done. I've contributed to a community I'm in. Let's go. And so I'm only making this one kind of self-indulgence. How do I do this? How do I draw? How does one draw? Let's see. It just doesn't have as much support. You can hold the trumpet with one. Yeah, it's not good for like marching stuff and whatever. Looking into the expo spiraled into probably planning a big trip with a bunch of friends. Somebody once told me Pep's back from her journey. Somebody one told me the world is gonna roll me. Wrong roll. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Somebody one told me. Sure. The heck's going on here? We're drawing because I'm going to Sonic Expo, so I want to order like some stickers of Pep with her Sonic OC to like give to people. Because I want to do like art trades. You know, there's gonna be this event at Sonic Expo that like I'm so like I got so excited because this. Okay, look, like I've gone to a couple of anime conventions and I always look through the panels and stuff. And like there's a couple of things that I'm interested in, you know, Q&As and stuff and panels about like there was this one panel that I went to where it was like a H artist and they were like life as an H artist and what exactly that means. And that was an interesting panel to go to, you know, like I get curious and I'm just like, what is that like? You know, if they're running a panel, it must be somewhat interesting. And I was looking through, you know, the Sonic stuff, and there was one, and it was like sketchbook trade. You come in, and either we provide you with a sketchbook, or you bring your own, and you have a picture of like your OC or your favorite Sonic character, and then you pass it around, and everyone draws their version of it in there. And I'm like, that sounds so fucking fun, and now I'm like very excited to go, and like man, I've never experienced something like that, so like I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Narrow squint. There is no squinting emote on YouTube. Yeah, there's not. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this moment. Ooh, sketchbook trade. Yo, right? It sounds super fun. And so that's a part of what this is for. I want to like make the little thing, and maybe I'll make like a little drawing or something that I'll just print out and I'll stick in my sketchbook. I know exactly which sketchbook to use, by the way. I went to the Sonic store while I was in Japan, and I got the little croquis sketchbook thing with a Sonic and Shadow at the front. So it's like I'm gonna draw in that one. It's like it's meant to be, you know? It's meant to be. What other sketchbook would I bring? Is there even another option? I don't think so. Ah, man. Spaghetti macaroni. Whoops, wrong one. You know, there's a lot of VTubers that are going to the Sonic Expo, and I'm like, on the one hand, I'm like, oh my god, they're a VTuber? I'm a VTuber too! But on the other hand, it's like, man, they don't even know I exist, and so it would not matter. But it's still like, oh my god, you know, there's like a weird sense of camaraderie. Not camaraderie, but it's just like that kind of vibe, vague vibe that you get of like, oh, like whenever you went to high school with someone and you're like, oh, I went to high school with them, but like you never talked to them, you just saw them all the time in the hallway, and it's like, I know they exist. They don't know that I exist, but I know they exist. Like that's what it feels like. Oh my god. You go into the fan art section, print out a few, and make a collage of various peps, but we can make different versions. Buffrika, Chefrika, Maidrika. Will the king be in attendance? He shall rule the expo as its rightful monarch. He will be. He's the reason that we're going, because he bought the tickets. Because I was like, I'm broke. There's no way I can go. And he's like, but what if I bought the tickets? And I'm like, well, if in theory you bought the tickets, then maybe we could go. And then he bought the tickets, and I'm like, oh wait, I was joking. I mean, shoot your shot. They wouldn't care. They wouldn't care about me. Oh my god. Nah, a lot of them are like Zentreya's going. That's crazy. Zentreya's going. I remember a couple, maybe like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, the Sonic Expo. It was like before we knew we were going. They tweeted out a thing and they were like, oh, there's a mystery guest. And I looked at the silhouette and I was like, is that Zentreya? There's no way. And then like a week later they were like, Zentreya's going, and I'm like, Zentreya's going? That's crazy. So yeah, she's going. Mimipion's going, which is a Sonic VTuber that I follow. And like she's gonna have an artist booth. Like I think that's neat. Who else? There's gonna be Imsbury's gonna be there. Another Sonic artist too. Wait, how do I fix this again? There we go. There it is. Let's see. Don't make choices for them. People are worlds. Well, true, but I don't even know how I do it, you know? It's the same reason why I don't really, like, communicate with people who, or not communicate, but, like, reach out to people who's like, I went to high school with you. It's like, I'm a VTuber too. Like, I don't even know. I mean, there's some where it's like, I don't know. See, I get so anxious. I'm like, oh, I just go up to them and say, I like Shadow the Hedgehog. So, Sunhado, am I right? Oh my god. Better bring your stilts, Pep, if you're not taller than me. Get out! Oh my god. Or you could casually say, oh, usually I do this on my streams. But like, do what? Like, I just occasionally suck at Sonic games and draw, and that's it. Oh my god. I think what's funny is that, like, all of my, like, all the stuff that I've really gone deep into with, like, drawing Sonic or, like, participating in the Sonic community has not been in my Pep account. So, because of that, it's like, do I show them the stuff that I actually did? That's like, look, I do participate in the community, but it's like, there's a reason that it's a separate account. Or do I show them like, look, I'm a VTuber? Like, it's technically not hidden. If you have the two pieces, it's like, oh, this is the same person. But it's only if you have those two pieces. Otherwise, it's just like, wow, there's this oddly shaped piece, and that's neat. Ah, man. Doug, why when you pop up on my feed, you're doing shadow art? I'm not even drawing shadow. Look, do you see Shadow the Hedgehog? There is no Shadow the Hedgehog. Not yet. Oh my god. Depends on context, Pep. You can go to technical talk. Oh, true. There's stuff only VTubers can understand, like OBS shenanigans, streaming on YouTube and Twitch. True. And whose fault is it? Take your pick, VTuber or Sonic fan. Yeah, you're not wrong. I separated the two and now. Well, I mean, for a good reason. Because See, here's the thing that I struggle with a lot. I'm like, I should make myself more advertiser friendly, you know, to make way for sponsorships and stuff. But it's like, I don't know how to do that. Like, they, on the one hand, it's like, if I do, you know, clean myself up a little bit, then, you know, possible sponsorship opportunities. But like, man, I I just don't think it's gonna happen. And when it does, it's gonna be a really cool sponsor, I think. But like, I know how to market myself, but I lead more with like, this is why it's a good idea, as opposed to this is why I'm a good fit. And because of that, there was this one sponsorship opportunity that I almost got, right? I reached out to this company who made certain tech, and I was like, hey, I want to get into this tech. So I'm willing to make like a video showcasing your thing. Um, would you be interested in collaborating with me? And they were like, oh yeah, absolutely. We'd be willing to let you borrow our stuff. And I'm like, hey, since I'm making this and I'll make like a couple more promotional shorts too, how about you give them to me, or we discuss payment, because I'm making this for you. I'm promoting it for you. And they were like, no, we would only be able to rent them to you, because that's the only thing we can do. And I'm like, okay, well, can you, like, is there anything else that you can, you know, some other exchange? Because I'm just making this stuff essentially for free then. And they were like, we'll get back to you. And then they never reached back out to me. And almost a month later, they collaborated with bigger creators in that space. And the thing is, I gave them this whole pitch of like, this is why you should market to this market, because you don't really have a foot in there yet, and this would be a good idea, and blah blah blah, and this is how you should promote it, blah blah blah. I gave them the whole business plan. I shouldn't have fucking done that, because they took that with someone else. Oh my god. But you know what? Like, from a business standpoint, I did think that they had like a good tech and good like, I supported their product, but like, I didn't get to promote it. But like, it's fine. Like, on the one hand, it's like, I had a great idea. On the other hand, someone took my idea. So, it is what it is. Oh my god. Point is, you are allowed to join by the fact you stream. True, true. So as long as you don't bring in super ego or something. True. Pep having a dark side. There are two wolves in me. One is a VTuber, the other is a Deejin Sonic fan. What's that in your arms, ma'am? It's my little Sonic OC. It's not Shadow. It's my Sonic OC. You're not sponsor friendly, right? Or aim for the right sponsor. I don't know what sponsor that would be though. Maybe I should get sponsored by like a BL game. Do you think? Do you think I could get sponsored by? Because I feel like if it's something like that, it wouldn't be hard. But like, also I can't go too far off the deep end, because like I get sponsored by OnlyFans. Like I can't. Oh my god, don't call. I'll call you. Yes, they did. Nah, doggy, set yourself up. Yeah. It's okay. We just aren't good at business by default. Yeah. It's embarrassing. But like, you know, at least I can brag like I had a good idea, and they went with it. But also I did not get the paycheck. But it's fine, you know, it happens. Live and learn. And now I know, don't go in with like, hey, here's my business proposal. I think my Sonic OC looks so much cooler than I am. I think it's the eyelids that give her that kind of like look. I can't make them too sultry, otherwise like she looks cool and it's too cool. Let's see. Mm, the right ad for the right Chad. I don't think that would be compliant with YouTube. Well, it depends. Well, OnlyFans, no, for sure. But like a BL game, it depends. It depends. Pep's in that weird middle ground of DGen, but not blatantly DGen. A neutral where kosher sponsors don't want her, but she can't go for deprived sponsors. Exactly! I'm like the worst middle part. Oh, Pep, do you still have TTS on? I do not. I'm reading the BL tech. Oh no! Oh my god. I feel like The thought process comes in. Should I say that? I don't think I should say that. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. I can't wait to see when I'm finally sponsored. Like, who was the first? Who was the first? Tame is probably okay. Yeah, I feel like for the most part I'm pretty tame, but then there's a lot of instances where it's like I will go, okay, if you watch 1 hour of pep content, you will get three possible assumptions, depending on which hour you watch, right? 1 hour may give you like, she's nice enough, but there's nothing inherently compelling about her aside from her down-to-earthness, you know? Like, she's very, how to say, relatable, you know, something like that. Like, I could see one sponsor saying that. Or like one person after watching 1 hour of pep content say that. I could see another person watching a different hour being like, she's into some things and she makes it blatantly obvious. I don't know if she's good for our brand, right? And so they say that. And then the third sponsor being like, yeah, she seems nice enough, she seems funny enough, but I just don't think she's in the right space for our brand. So like those are the three outcomes that I always come to, and it's just like, maybe if I like make myself a little more consistent, or like into like a specific niche, it would be a little better. But like, then I'll have less fun. And so that's the crossroads that I'm always at, where it's like, do I make myself monetarily valuable, or do I have fun? And I can't help but always chase fun, because, you know, a lot of people, they get where they are based on doing that. So I'm just gonna continue that, and I don't know, maybe this isn't I want it to be, but we can't always get what we want. So I'll just see what happens. Doing my best and prepare for the worst. I'm scared of what she censored herself on. 1 hour of member streams will make your head explode if you're new. Yeah. I mean, honestly, some member streams aren't that bad, but it's occasionally where I'm like, like those moments of pause, it's like, that's member stream content. I can't say that here. But in member streams, I'm like, oh wait, this is a member stream. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, she's insane, she's tall, she's an alien, and the government hid her from us. When the sponsors became your fans and get too shy to ask you. Could you imagine? If y'all ever have a product that you're coming up with, or like some type of game or something that you would like, man, if only someone would be willing to like try this out for me, please don't be afraid to ask me. I'm like, I'm just here. I have way too much free time, and like, I want to support things that, you know, people make. I'm like struggling to swallow my own spit. But like, please don't ever be afraid to ask me. I'm but the tiniest itty bitty guy. Like, this is the person you're afraid of. Like, I promise you, I'm not much different off stream. If anything, I'm just a little more quiet. So yeah, trust me, I don't bite too hard. I've seen a lot of pep, and I know she's cray. Heart emoji. Maybe a balance. Show for stuff you like, just don't give them your business plan. Yeah, that's my thought process too. I've been waiting to see like a sponsor where it's like, I really, really want that. There's like some things that I've tried for before, but it's always like posts or something where it's like, oh, you know, submit for this. And I never tend to win, but you know, I may as well submit. Say that I submitted. You know, that's it. Occasionally, Pep, you came back yesterday and you were talking about classified, which is very inappropriate. Okay, but that was a member stream, and I was talking about one specific instance that only happened for like maybe 5 minutes out of the entire hour and 13-minute stream, so like it wasn't even that bad. I think that was the only thing I talked about. Oh, so could you try my secret space product and be the first main wolf on Venus? Yes, I fucking love space things. What type of? I'm curious. I would ask. Like, is it like a game? There's a lot of like VR spaces that I go into, and it's like in space stuff. I like watching stars and stuff like that. So now I'm a little bit curious. Now I want to know, but like I don't know what to ask. It's like, tell me everything. It's like, oh wait, is that okay to ask? Oh my god. Knocks on your door. No, it's real. Have a helmet and some duct tape. Oh my god. It's that meme where it's like, it's real. The cartoon world. You just have to believe. And then like getting ready, he's like, no, you don't have to believe. I was joking. Like, I didn't. Like, oh my god. Wait, how do I do this? Oh my god, I forgot all my shortcuts. Oh man. Yes, send Pep to Venus. The heat should get rid of the fleas. Oh my god. Yes. I did it. I didn't. Oh my god. Okay, let's give her the off the shoulder jacket. You know, I got this like time tracking software because I was like, I feel like on the one hand I need to put more time into drawing, but on the other hand I feel like I actually do spend a lot more time drawing regularly than I think I do. So I got this time tracking software and I've been like clocking in every time I start drawing, and it's only been 2 days, and let me see what time I'm at. It's probably not even that much, I think. But also there's been a couple times where I left it running, but also I didn't track like majority of Monday because I got it like later in the day. So I'm like, it's probably fine. It's probably the amount that I was there for. How do I check? Oh, that just minimized it. Oh, why is it so minimized? Target, icon, any app. Okay. Let me see. What's the total for the project, though? This week alone, so far, out of the 2 days, well, plus today. Wait, why is it only yesterday and day? Oh, so I started yesterday. Oh my god, I started Tuesday, not Monday. I might have done some damage there. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, here it is, a calendar. No, but that doesn't show me what I want it to. How the fuck do I do this? Timeline, goals, favorite task, auto tracker, reminders. I don't know how to use this. Okay, well, just from yesterday and today, I'm already at like 6 hours. Which isn't that bad, I think, overall. I keep getting sidetracked with stuff to where like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. But it's not that bad. But I don't know. I have so much art that I need to get done so soon. I'm not prepared. I'm not ready. I also have like a couple more tasks that I still need to do. I've been, on the one hand, I'm like, oh, I need to get so much done and I need to do stuff. And so I've started using like Trello and shit to help, where like I have like a bunch of cards and shit to like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, and I have them all separated and shit. And I'm getting a lot done per day, but I'm still like, I'm not doing enough. It's like, dog, you're doing so much. You just chill. Oh my god. Oh no, she's being productive. Guys, what do we do? I'm making up brushes this whole time. It's more fun than I thought. Oh, damn. I never got into making brushes just because it seemed very complicated. Which is the excuse that I have for a lot of things. I never got into this thing because it seemed complicated. It's been so long since I saw the original jacket that I was like, how the fuck does it look again? Had to look up for reference. Do I have any... Oh my god, I need to go back to my original outfit. I don't have any... I never draw it. I never draw it. Oh my god, I don't have like any reference in front of me. I always draw it like without the jacket because I'm like, there's so much more work. The only reference that I have is a picture of the Sonic model. Oh my god. But an easy tutorial sent on the library. It helps me make repeatable patterns easy so I don't have to repeat a thing and redraw it. Ah, smart, smart. I just checked the pinout of this switch I was going to use. It's wrong. I need more hours in the day. What's a pinout? Check the pin out of the switch I was going to use. What's the pin out of the switch? That seems like such a technical term. What does it mean? Or reinvent the outfit? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. There's... Man, I said it forever ago. I was like, I've been working on a 2.0. And I was, and then I got distracted. And then I was again, and then I got distracted. And I was again, and then I got distracted. And so there's like a couple of things where it's like, oh, this I thought was a cool idea. This I thought was a cool idea. But I haven't like sat down to actually do it. There's a lot of things that could be said about. Like the channel video. There's more stuff. Like a lot of the covers and stuff are like halfway done, but not finished. I haven't been doing too much art, but I need to make panels for Twitch. I need to actually find an animator for the starting soon screen. I submitted a request for one to an animation studio. Not like a big one, but like one who's worked in the VTuber industry. And they have not gotten back to me, and I don't think they're getting back to me. I don't think they care. And so I reached out to a couple of other animators that I found online, and they were like, no, I'm not doing commissions right now. And I'm like, nuts. So I still gotta find an animator to work with whose style I like and is within my budget. There's a couple that I like that aren't in my budget, and then there's a couple that like are in my budget that is like, it's not exactly what I want though. They don't specialize in the thing that I want to do. So yeah. I mean, if they care about money, I think they're at a point where they work with such top clients that it's like you need a bit of like weight on your name to be someone worth looking at. And you know, your boy doesn't qualify. Oh my god. I know it seems kind of like oh, you tend to blame that on a lot of stuff, but it's like, I mean, or like you tend, I feel like sometimes whenever I say that, it sounds like I'm using that excuse often. But like, I went through the normal means of communication, so like, I don't know what else to say about it. Like, I did my thing. Maybe one day they'll look back and they'll be like, wait, there's this email that we missed. Remember, do you still want it? But the odds are grim. The odds are grim. I looked at it and there's 4 posts, so I'm like, DPST, yay, no! There's a SPST with 2 always connected posts, and the switch is not broken, some kind of custom thing, I guess. What? What? What's a DPST? Or SPST? What is that? Genuinely, I don't think I've ever heard that. How does the shoe look again? So used to drawing it from that angle. It's the same angle. I think it's because I made this part pointy. I know it looks very messy, but it's because I've been training myself in the art of actually allowing myself to do a rough sketch and then going back in with lines. So even though it's rough, it, in my opinion at least, and with the way that I work, it has a lot of very easy to follow guidelines, and then I just clean up a couple lines. And it helps a lot with being able to quickly trace it into a good line art. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I got the opportunity semi-recently to draw with this artist that I look up to. They're very, very cool and very nice. We've got to like speak on multiple occasions. And so we're in the same community. And I was like, hey, would you by any chance want to, because it was with me and Dave, since we both do art. And it was like, oh, would you want to like teach us some tips and stuff in terms of coloring? And they were like, yeah, sure, why not? And so we got to hang out, and they were very nice. And so they got to give Dave some tips. And then once it was finally my turn, they were like, I don't know, man, your coloring is good. Like, I don't really have any notes. I'm like on the one hand, like, yippee, my coloring's good. On the other hand, it's like, how do I get better though? Oh my god. You can try asking again in like next year since the last email. I would. True, true. It's meant to be rough. Yeah, in another universe, a good lime. Single pole, double throw. One switch is in one. Double pole, single throw. 2 switches in one. What? Is that like an electrician thing? I mean, you could ask them for pointers in the server. You could ask for pointers in the server. Ah, no, yeah, I could, but it's for very specific art. So it's like, eh. And I have a bunch of other people that I ask already, so I'm good. I'm good. I'm always looking at Instagram vids on the fundamentals. True, true. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't. I mean, okay, wait. You're thinking about other kind of art. It's not that. It's just Sonic art. It's just regular ship art. It's not. It's not that bad. Sometimes. Honestly, that artist. They cook. They cook in that kitchen that I don't go into often. But they cook. They know their shit. You gave that pause. Oh my god. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't go into it often, but like occasionally. So it's nice to have like a community where you don't have to be like, oh, ignore the fact that it's Sonic art. Like it's just like, guys, how do I make this look better? And they're like, oh my god, that looks so cute. I love that pairing. But try this. Oh, but try that. I had someone from that community ask me, hey, can I get some pointers on how to do this thing? And I was like, I was so flattered, but also I was like, ah. Because they were making a very particular type of art. And it was while I was in Japan. And like I was lucky enough to where like they asked kind of in like the general part of the server. And so I was like, I'm kind of out and about right now. So like I couldn't even really look at the piece because of the subject of it. But I was like, oh, I'm kind of like out on the street right now. I'll be back in like 5-ish hours. But here's some like quick tips. Here's like usually the steps that I follow. And there's like a couple of other people who like also know how to do this. So feel free to like in case you need like tips right here, right now, you could try asking them too. But I'd be more than happy to help whenever I got back. If like, you still need my help. And so from there, one of like this other artist that I also admire that I get to talk to a lot, their art is so fucking cool. Um, they were able to help them out while I was gone, so like that was neat. But yeah, I ship Sonic with Pep. What? That's crazy. What do you mean? He's totally boyfriends with Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh my god. But yeah, good times, good times. It's fun to have like another community where it's not like, oh, I have to hide the fact that they can't know that that I ship these guys. They can't know. Oh my god. Let's see. Pep in the train with her privacy filter on the phone. I don't even have a privacy filter. That's the thing. I was next to my friend. So, like, on the one hand, like, we're friends. So it's like, we're not gonna really, like, judge each other about that. But, like, also, it was my friend. And I was like, I didn't, I think she was looking out the window. I don't think she saw, but she could have seen. And she didn't say anything about it. I didn't really look at her the entire time. I just, like, saw it. And then I, like, blurred it, and then I had to like type but like off the little window at the top of like in the notifications, or I had to reply through that a couple times so that way I could like actually tab back into the app to text. That way I wouldn't see it, but it was just like, oh man, I really can't I can't look at this. Oh man. Pep, you realize we're all Sonic fans, right? But like different kinds. You're like 10 years late to the party. Sonic fans are not persecuted like us back in the day. Yeah, no, that's fair. But like I'm like a specific brand of Sonic fan. Like I'm not just like, oh, Sonic is so cool and the games are so coolly designed and I just really love Sonic the Hedgehog. Like it's not the same. Like I'm like Sonic is an ugly little guy that has grown on me as time has passed, but the Shadow is cool. But like also he's such a little guy. He's so little guy coded. Like I don't share a lot of common views with like mainstream Sonic enjoyers. And like a lot of the way I perceive the media is heavily influenced by the fandom space that I was first introduced to with the Sonic community. Like the first one, like I said, I was like welcomed into. And so because of that, like I don't blend in as much as I should with like normal Sonic fans. I can a little bit though. I've had some practice with like the longer that I've spent in it, where it's like, ah, yeah, I know a bit about lore and I know a bit about this, but like there's still a very obvious gap that I've yet to bridge so that I can just blend in like, oh yeah, Sonic stuff, yeah. Oh man. Ah, man. I need reference. Here we go. That's a good thing about having so much merch of a character that you draw often. You can just like look around a little bit. It's like, ah, there it is. That's how you draw this. That's the wrong leg. There we go. I think I have such a cute design. Like it's very not super girly pop cutesy, but it's also not like super edgy either. And I think it fits me very well. I like it. I'm glad that I spent so long on a design that I liked. Let's see. I found this animator taking on the making of the Lion King, and they did use 2 models to draw them in proportion. But two models? Super cool. Pep looks in the mirror. IRL. Man, my design cooks. Exactly. Yeah, it's not Sonic art. It's Pep art for I Tiddler Totter. What? Subcoopers telling. I hate this small keyboard I bought. Uh-oh. How small is it? Is it like that little handheld controller one? Telling about the making of the Lion King, and they did use what's tool models to draw them in proportion. I don't know why, but seeing TOU together just makes me think of Toho, which is two models to draw them in proportions. Like 3D models? One for Simba, one for Nala. That makes sense. I always wondered how they kept everything proportioned. I figured they were just like really well trained. Bye, Lennox! They looked around. They looked around like you said, and there they are. What? This is why we don't invest in Portal tech. But yeah, my big normal keyboard didn't work anymore. Damn. Damn, it sucks whenever the big keyboard goes down, like the main one, so you have to use like the secondary ones. It's like, no, these aren't as good. That's why there's secondary ones. No! I mean, I'm lucky enough to where like I have a couple keyboards that like I'd be fine with switching to at a moment's notice, but still mildly inconvenient. The whole thing with the merch thing you said. Oh, yeah, the looking for reference. I was like, the merch thing? Let's see. They just don't work. My main keyboard lost the T, enter, spacebar, and escape. Oh, man. It's like gone. Jesus. Are you in like the type of space where you constantly have to like move your keyboard around, or why are they gone? Where'd they go? So I bought this small keyboard that has light buttons and is compact. No number pad either. So it's like a 60% keyboard? Or like, what are the sizes they have? They have 80%, they have 60%, they have 50%, 40%. I think that's as small as it goes. I'm not sure. Not as big of a keyboard nut. Just very, very small dash of keyboard nuttiness. No, like I push them and they just don't work. Oh, okay. I thought like maybe it was a laptop kind of keyboard and the keys just came off. It's just like, where'd they go? How'd they come off? Well, dudes, at least you ain't on the phone. The only thing I have going for me is autocorrect, and it's wrong 45% of the time. That was my experience with my fucking iPhone. While I was over there in Japan, I had to use my iPhone because it was what was compatible with the eSIM, and like that shit was so fucking annoying. Cause with my regular phone, I normally use Android. I could like type stuff, and I kind of have this specific way that I not type, but the way that I write messages, where it's like, yeah, no worries, good, And then I write good in there because that prompts the keyboard to bring up possible suggestions. And sometimes it suggests emojis, and specific words, it'll suggest specific emojis. So I know like specific words or whatever that will make it prompt those emojis. So I can use that as like a shortcut to get that emoji, as opposed to clicking the button for emojis and scrolling through for the right emoji that I want. So I use that a lot. But it doesn't do that on the iPhone, or it took a while for it to start doing that on the iPhone. So that sucked. Like, and then there was a lot of things where it's like I'm so used to typing on my phone, so it doesn't autocorrect to something else anymore. But in the iPhone, it doesn't have that like training yet. So it was like, that's not a word, and it's like, I know. Let me type what I need to type, man. You just do your job. God. It was vaguely annoying, but towards the end, I do kind of understand iPhone users a little bit better, because like it was pretty useful to use the Suica, just so easy, and using the wallet was pretty easy. But like technically, I could do that with my Android phone too. I would just need to set it up like in a specific way. But either way, it wasn't like super worth it. But it was like, okay, it's not that bad. I guess it gets easier to understand. Um, Let's see. The W on the Minecraft laptop increases the difficulty. Oh my god. Sends on livestream related. Look at my big hand and the keyboard I'm used to, so I had to downgrade. Oof. Let me see. Oh, for a second I was like, did I close Discord? Oh my god. Yeah, okay, that definitely is gonna be an adjustment. Oh my god, while I was over there, I had to go to a couple of like net cafes, right? Not a couple, but like two, because I needed a hit of crosswords. Like I needed some type of normalcy. And so I was like, I gotta play crosswords. So I would go in the middle of the night, and the thing is, I would open up Discord because I'd be talking to people, right? But I couldn't really type because the way that they have their keyboards, it has American keys on it. But when you type, it'll like auto transition it to like hiragana, I think. So it was kind of like annoying because I tried typing some things and it would like switch it, but then because there's different variations, it would have a lot of switches, but then it would also have a switch sometimes, like auto suggested for the American keys that I typed. And I was like, oh my god. And it took me a while before I realized in the top left corner where I thought escape key was, so I would like hit it occasionally and it would just like randomly switch sometimes for me. I'd be like, oh, it would suddenly just not switch them. Turns out there's a key on the keyboard that switches from English to Japanese. And so that's how they do it. And I was like, oh my god. It got so much easier once I noticed that, but I noticed that like so late, so it didn't really come in that handy until too late. Let's see. Suggested words. Why no type for me? I felt that. Dudes, why do you have one of the keyboards I had in school? The big one. I don't need no fancy ones. Yeah, that's fair. Although, well, on the one hand, I'm like, it's worth the investment. They're nice, they last long, and you know they're pretty to look at. But on the other hand, it's like, oh yeah, this is definitely not necessary. Okay, I think this is a good enough sketch. I have all the main details that I want. If anything, maybe I can just add quick shoelaces. Like, that's pretty much it. Although, I do kind of want to fix this. And then, before I forget... Yep. That's a smudge tool. Which one's a liquefy? Here we go. See if I can get this to do most of the work for me. Let's see. I use it for shortcuts and that's it. I use my money for food, art, and equipment. Real. Like I said, Pep, it doesn't even reverse TRH to the. Really? Damn. That's a really shitty autocorrect then. I don't usually go get nice things because I don't know what item will last and which one will be a waste. I really have to trust a brand to go full on money spending. Yeah, that's fair. Someone drunk autocorrect. Do you imagine it uses the original character for the? Why would it not switch to THE as opposed to THR? That feels like the most basic thing. The only thing I can imagine is if you kept like touching it to stay on THR, and that's the only way it overrides autocorrect usually. So that's where it's like, why the fuck would it do that? That makes no sense. Why would it not fix itself? Let's see. Oh yeah, I accidentally saved it. Long press it and see if you can remove it from the vocabulary in case it did save. Oh, since my old keyboard is useless now except to play Silk Song, I turned the number pad into a soundboard? That's crazy. I've never selected THR. I guess I've just made the spelling mistake enough that I gaslit into thinking that it's the correct spelling. It could be. That could be possible. Susie and Undertale swear so much I was so fed up. Now I can bleep dolphin noise Deltarune. THRT was one hell of a typo. Oh my god. I guess if we do make the same spelling mistake enough, it will be like, oh. But no, even then, like I had to fight my Android to like accept a lot of very specific spellings. Like now, after a couple years, it's like, oh, I know what you're trying to spell. Paprika Cheerios. And it's like, yeah, that's it. You get it. You finally get it. You know, it's just, it finally accepts my name. But like, it took forever because for a while, it was like, no, you're spelling paprika wrong. It was like, no, I'm not. It's like, yes, you are. I know how to spell it. It's like, no, that's not what I'm trying to spell. It's like, it was this whole fight. And so now it gets it. It's like, I know who you are. It's like, oh, thank you. Finally. Oh my god. Yay! There it is! Flippable design. Means it's even on both sides. Yay! Good. This one, horizontal flip. Yay! Look! It works both ways! Every artist's dream. Okay, now I can start lining. Yay! It's good size. That's good enough. Let's see. Ask the browser AI who I am, the AI. I don't know. I don't know if I should be happy or sad. Oh, I felt that. The the few times that I've like had to ask, not had to, but you're just curious, like, oh, who is this person? Who is Paprika Tears? They're like, ah, it's a aspiring window VTuber who streams primarily on YouTube, and does they usually say spicy and gaming content, and they're like, oh, they're just like their name, they're like a very spicy creator who's I've forgotten now, but it always like says something about spice because it's like, oh yeah, because that's what their name alludes to. And I'm like, kinda, not really, but kinda. Google self, oh spicy. Yeah, it just it always makes a joke about that. It's like, I guess, I guess if that's how you want to say it. It's everything liner. Yeah. But I actually use this one. This is a small one. This is a big one. Might use the actual size of the everything liner. Maybe it's a little too big. If I take this one. Yeah, this will be good. Let's see. Yeah, you and your cat Shadow, huh, Pep? Yeah, my little, what is it? My little guy, my chonky little boy. So stupid. Them's crazy spicy duo going on adventures causing mischief to all sock kind. Pep is more smoked than spicy. Nice. We can't forget him, Shadow. Yeah, Shadow, the fabled cat. God, I can't believe it just made that shit up. Like, I was like, I remember I was like, oh man, I can't wait to see what it says that I say about Shadow the Hedgehog. He's like, yeah, Shadow is the streamer's cat who she loves and adores and can be heard cooing to off stream. And she calls him her chunky little boy. And I was like, what? And it was like, yeah, as heard in like this timestamp to this timestamp. And I was like, when the fuck did I say that? And I click into it, just fucking dead silence. God. In pure silence, exactly. How's your cat Shadow doing? Oh, he's great. He started it's like a cat version of what were they called? What was that one band that was like bing 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 bing? That's definitely way off key, but they have like that one note and it's like when I was a young boy. What the fuck is that band called? I was never into them. I never got into them. I missed the whole bandwagon. But everyone that I know was into them. What were they called? Let's see. One of my favorite moments ever. I mean, we know you have a cat. Can't let the clinker know its name though, even though its name is actually Sonic. Yeah, you get it, Cat College. Oh, that song. Yeah, what's it called? What's it called again? My Chemical Romance. That's what it is. Yeah, it's meow chemical meow catnip romance. Started a band. Hope it goes well. Currently touring. That's why I haven't been heard cooing to my cat, Shadow, my chunky boy. Good God. Oh, man. Fuck. Meow, catnipical permans. Oh my God. Every time we talk about that band, we have to like change the name. It has to be a constantly evolving name. Cat clawful. Cat clawicle. Meow mix. It's eventually it's just gonna become 3 vaguely cat related words. Not even to the same syllable tune as the original. God. I'm back. Neutral phase. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, if it gets better. Good to have you back on board, you creature. Oh my God. Creature coded. There was, what was it? Like an ad? Or maybe some type of like commercial? I don't know. But it was something about, it's gay, reconnected. Okay, there was something about an egg, and it was called like Tamago-san, and I think it was, God, I don't know, I don't know what it was advertising, but it was something about like an egg carton, and something about eggs, and I remember I was like staring at the TV. We always had like the TV on when we were in the hotel room just for like background noise because it was too quiet, and so I remember I saw it and I was like, oh my God. It's eggs, and I was gonna like take a photo and send it to the server and be like, oh my God, I can't believe eggs followed me all the way to Japan, but then I didn't. I was like, I don't know, maybe it's not a good joke. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh my God, my alarm's turned on the second the sound of the pipe. Jesus Christ. I had to correct the damn events for the movie and game nights because Discord doesn't know how to make something that doesn't break often. Oh my God. They had like this silly little mascot, but I can't remember what he looked like either. I just remember like they were like, Tamago-san! And I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God. You know, there was a couple of networks that or channels that we would get in some of the hotels that would show anime like towards the end of the day, and it was always really fun to watch those and try and figure out what the fuck was going on because none of us could understand. So there was a lot of like shit would happen and we're like, what the fuck is happening? What? And I got to watch my first episode or so of like it's not polycure. It's like pretty cure or something like that. I don't know. It's some type of magical girl thing that they have that's like pretty popular over there. And Man, I had no context whatsoever, but it was like a bunch of different groups of girls, and then the one who was French got captured by like their aunts or some type of twin ladies that were arguing or something like that, and then they had to like do performances all around the world to get points or something to give to the girl who was captured or like stuck in some type of like evil bubble to free her or to save her life. I couldn't really tell. And then I looked into it like halfway through the episode. It was a really long episode. Um and the main character is 11 years old. And I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." And she like I forget what the fuck it was. Something about like she just got out of elementary or something like that. I don't fucking remember. But it was fucking wild to look at. Like I was just like, what the hell is going on? It man, it was hard. Um, the hive mind is everywhere. Who was my pretty derby? No, no, it wasn't that one. Man, I had just gotten used and liked having Pep out of my life. What do you mean? You don't feel like a sense of normalcy now that I'm back? Anime on TV in Japan, bucket list item checked. Exactly. Oh my god. I would always like flip through all the channels to see like, oh, is this hotel gonna be one of the ones that we have anime in? Most of them were, but there was quite well no, only two of them had channels with anime on it. Each of them only had about 5 channels, and I don't know how normal that is in hotels because I don't stay in hotels often. That might be like really really normal. I don't know. 11-year-old magical girl problems. Exactly, exactly. Oh man. Let's see. Pep looking at his Japanese game shows. Wonder what the heck's going. Dude, the first night that we got there, there was we turned on the TV because it was like, ah, it's too quiet. Let's turn on the TV. Yeah, okay. Turned it on. I could not understand the premise of the show, but it was something about these girls, and they would have their hair kind of like done up, but also they would have like flowers, like some type of floral arrangements in their head, and there would be like 3 models with like vaguely the same flower arrangement, and then there were either judges or it was the contestants that had to like pick things, like not things in it, like I don't know, it was some type of like maybe I can't tell if they were like judging the people who had the flower arrangements in their hair or what, but it was weird because like it would just like they'd have a big old flower arrangement on their head, right, and they'd zoom in and they'd do like a full turnaround of like, oh look, wow, whoa, and then it'd be big and goofy, and then they would have like, you know, the judges and or contestants talking or whatever, and I think they would like choose one of the 3 models usually, but I could not figure out what they were choosing or why, or I I did not understand the premise at all, but we were so tired whenever we first got there, so it's just like, what the hell? Like, it did not fucking make sense. Oh my god. It's like Codename Kids Next Door. Once we become adults, we don't understand the kid adventures. True. Also, I finally thought I got good at the game. I lost an Agnes Dacian run where I needed 6 more fans. Damn. As you may have noticed, everything with the server is fine, but affairs just outside the server varies. I have not noticed, actually. You need to catch me up to speed. What have I missed? We kept the fleas outside. How many flowers can we glue to this girl? Perfect game show. Maybe. I don't know. Because they, as far as I could see, they all had the same flower arrangements in their hair. But then sometimes, like, it wasn't even just like the models didn't have that much say in the TV show because they would have segments where they were talking to the models. So it was like, I, I have no fucking idea what was going on. But I mean, it seemed kind of fun, so, you know, there's that. I don't know, man, but they were smiling. There was a lot of laugh tracks being played, and it's just like, well, okay. All right. Whoops. Wow. For a second, I was like, oh, that's just a reference that I use. That's fine. And then I'm like, wait. It's not for this piece. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like that scene from the Hamilton musical. What did I miss? What did I miss? Head first into a political abyss. Head first into the abyss. Nice one, you nincompoop. What do you mean? What do you mean? What could you possibly be referring to? Oh my god, this fucking curve. It's an S curve. It's not that hard. Nah, that's too... See, this angle is too tight compared to this one. So that's why I'm like... I want it to be roughly the same, but it's kind of hard to do. That one's not bad, but it's placement. Well, maybe I could just... Chick-blah. Nah, that's noticeably different curves. Glad I get to already get back to bashing Pep for the simplest mistakes. Can't believe this. Everyone's a critic. Can try flipping the canvas. Also, what program do you use? I'm using Procreate. And that is a very good idea. Does Japan have Hooters? Is there a Japanese branch of Hooters? I know they have like restaurants similar. Stop. Hold on. I have a genuine question. I've been considering getting Procreate since it's only 20 bucks for everything. It's not bad. It's definitely not necessary. Honestly, recently I've been finding myself leaning more towards Magma. The simplification of all the tools and like the limited set of tools makes it a lot easier for me to get more done, surprisingly. But it's not bad. Procreate's worth it, I think. The thing that sucks about Magma is that you have to, you know, it's browser, so you have to be online. The artist experience draws curve. Yeah. Ah, dang it, draws curve. Ah, dang it, draws curve. Ah, exactly. It's just like, nope, no, not it. No. Wait, maybe if I move it? Nope. Hey, there it goes. See, that was so easy. There was also something else I've been considering getting alongside it, but I forgot. Uh-oh. That was random. It's because I was thinking... What was I thinking about? So, it started with a thought that led to Hooters for some reason. And I was like, maybe I should get a job at Hooters. And then I was like, how much do they pay at Hooters? And I was like, I don't think I'd be that successful at Hooters. And then I'm like, maybe to a different audience. And I'm like, And then I was like, does Japan have Hooters? Because, anyways, it was a very long and arduous descent into that topic. But it made me curious, because like, do they? I think they do, right? Don't they? What the fuck did I tune back into? What do you mean? Thinks of every brand of maid cafes. Yeah, exactly. I'm like I know they have similar kind of concepts of restaurants, but do they have is there a Japanese branch of Hooters? I mean, maybe. I think I feel I have a gut feeling that they do, but maybe not. I've been drawing Sonic characters mostly, and I can't with all the fucking circles. Yeah, that's fair. Most Sonic characters, oh, start with a circle, and then this, and then, well, depending on which one, because you got this one, and then you do the ears, then you do this, and shadow! Shadow! Then if you do that same circle with the ears, I kind of suck at drawing Sonic, so bear with me here. You do these eyes instead. Then you got Sonic. Would actually be like this. Ta-da! But they're all circle based. But here's here's something that they don't know. That wasn't very kosher, Pep. What do you mean? Is Tomboy Hooters hiring? Oh my god. Who keeps saying things cleans the air? Oh my god. Whenever I draw, I mean, maybe that's why I don't get good proportions, but like I do this whenever I draw Sonic characters. I do this, and I get the body shape or whatever, and I get the legs. I have a very chibi-esque style whenever I draw them, so maybe don't follow me if you want to go like super on model, but I do that. I get a rough estimate, and then from there I like, you know, wherever you want them to face. Then I go this, and then from there I do this. But I don't follow the guidelines of the circle per se. I just do very rough sketches until it looks good enough. So, you know, not that hard. Pretty easy. But yeah, circle, I see a lot of artists working with that, so maybe that's the right way to do it. Let's see. Well, of course I wasn't drawing exclusively Metal and his relatives. Oh man, his relatives. Wait, as in the other robots, or as in like Eggman and Sage? I was like, what's his name again? The guy with the mustache and the glasses and the master plan. What the fuck is his name? And I kept thinking Robotnik, Robotnik, Robotnik. It's like, no, that's a family name. What's his name? God. I finished the head first, then the body, arms, legs. My nose. First draw a circle. Then add the details for the rest. Then draw the rest of the freaking Sonic. So I haven't worked on art that much. But I've been drawing a little... Kilroy was here for whatever reason. Don't know why. Probably because he's pretty easy to draw. Unlike a certain someone. Wonder who that could be. I think Sonic's pretty hard to draw, so... Probably Sonic, right? Oh my god. How do you draw Metal Sonic? Hold on, I was like, I need to look at him, and then I was like, wait, I have a figurine of him right here. Wester. So he has, okay, let's start off with a circle like we're supposed to. No, actually, let me show you how I would do it. Didn't start off. You know those like memes of him as like a little mosquito? Think about that a lot. It goes like this. Oh my god. I'm the Eggman. That's what I am. I am the Eggman. I got the master plan. Walks off stage. Oh my god. I do my own little touch of metal. I like making it more angular, especially for the eyes. Oh. I've seen a lot of like really cool art with Metal Sonic, and they tend to like go really hard with the rendering. So it always makes me happy whenever I see like, oh, an artist who loves Metal Sonic's like, oh, they got good art. I just know it. Yummy art. Let's go. I have a like hyper specific song stuck in my head right now that I don't think any of y'all would know, but it's called A Million Miles Away from the movie Belle. Not Beauty and the Beast, but it's called Belle, and it's like this anime movie that I went to go see in theaters because I can't remember. I think it's a Mamoru Hosoda film, which I'm a huge fan of, but not big enough of a fan to know whether or not that was actually one of his films or not. But it looked really gorgeous, so I went to go see it with some friends, and that was so cool because we went and there was like practically nobody in the theater. Like I think it was actually just our group there for the entire movie. That or no, I think it was only our group because I went with like 3 other friends, and we went to Dollar Tree beforehand, and we got some snacks that we smuggled into the movie theater, and then we were eating that during the movie, and it was just us. I think it was either that one or it was the one after that that we went to go see, which was called Suzume. Different movie, and I think different director too, maybe. Or it's reversed to where the Suzume was a Mamoru Hosoda film and the other one wasn't. Anyways, uh, the vocals on that movie, whether you watch it in Japanese or English, they did such a fucking good job choosing the voice actor for the lead. It is just beautiful no matter which language you watch it in. Just chef kiss. Truly beautiful vocals. Oh, man. I basically slapped 2 trapezoids together for his eyes. Oh. Trapezoids. Trapezoids are... These are called pentagons. Wait, no, pentagons are 1, 2, 3. That's not a trapezoid. That's not a pentagon. Pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not pentagon either. That's a hexagon. This is a pentagon. You said trapezoids. Trapezoids are you take a triangle, cut the top off. That's a trapezoid. Two trapezoids together. It's probably this. I think my cat's chewing on a cable, but I can't prove it. Let's see. Sing it to music sounds familiar, but at this point I wouldn't remember. Ooh, let me see if I can find it real quick. Version 02 update comes out earlier this November. Pep, did you not take shapes class? Cause you good? I was struggling to remember shapes. It's cause like I vaguely remember them, but then also it's like I just have a mass garble of different polygons, and I'm like, wait, how does that shape look again? Because trapezoid, rhombus, not rhombus, parallelogram? The one where it's a rectangle but it's slanted. And pentagon, and octagon and hexagon, because gons, they all kind of like merged together. And I couldn't remember what they look like. Copy link address. Go to livestream related. This is the song I was talking about. The vocals are like just beautiful. I didn't think I would have to state it's at an angle, of course. Or is it upside down? Like that? Probably not. Now that? It's still Sonic character with particular eyes. Makes sense. Does Metal Sonic have the mono lid? He does. So probably like... Whoops. Is it upside down? It would make more sense if it was upside down, kind of. That looks sad. He looks sad. Sad. This would make more sense to me. This has to be bait to get me to post my work, but I'm not falling for it. So this is the right way, right? Because that means the other way was like very obviously wrong. Local artist exposed. Can't draw. Look, he's a little shy boy. Actually, he looks very disgusted right here. How does... He's like a bee nose. He looks so disgusted. Sad Whister. I think that's actually a really cool concept. I don't know. I like that shape of eyes. I think it looks good. I'm imagining it looks really, really cool. Let's see. Local artist embarrasses themselves live. Good enough. Look, man. I do art. That means that I'm usually bad. I'm usually really bad at drawing. Except for very, very rare instances. Your streamer look ran out. Exactly. I just couldn't suddenly... I suddenly couldn't draw. Jesus Christ. I can't. Oh my god. Choo 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 choo. Oh my god, I'm running out of steam. I'm very, very sleepy now. Not... Okay, no, I am sleepy. I am pretty sleepy. My eyes are starting to feel that, like, weight that they tend to get whenever, like, right before I start, like, crashing hard. In terms of, like, it is bedtime. My body has decided it's bedtime now. So I'm like... I want to have this at the very least, because in my head I was like, yeah, I have enough time to draw and color this. Which I do. But, like, I don't know if I'm going to stay awake long enough. Let's see. Yeah, old hag. I started this one Sonic character piece a few days ago, and I think I just created my first Sonic OC on accident. Oh my god. What's it called? Your candidate event? You can't be a part of the Sonic fandom and not have, in some way, shape, or form, created a Sonic OC. It's either that or Kinsona, but usually it's both. What is that? Dab milk? Dab hydrate. I am pretty thirsty. Oh. Blech. Old water. Tastes like medicine. Oh, man. You know, when I got home, the pet plush that I took with me, I finally put her back in her rightful place on the desk. And, like, you can tell she went traveling. Like, it's just the felt has a bit more pills than it usually did. It's spreading! The disease is spreading! What disease? What disease? Oh, we're talking about Sonic stuff spreading. Ah, yeah, you're right. Lil Pep on enjoyed her voice, and yeah, I think she did. There's a lot of little fun things that she got to do. I think she thoroughly enjoyed it. She was smiling at least the entire time, so under the impression that she thoroughly enjoyed it. And she was harnessed in to like my bag the entire time. So she never got like left behind or dropped or anything. She was very safe the entire trip. I was scared that at some point someone would like steal her from my bag. Cause it wasn't that hard to like unclip her from my bag. So I was scared that one day I would reach for her and she'd be gone. But on the other hand, I was like, I had already accepted it that like if she was like lost at sea in a way, or like if she got, you know, taken or something, that it's like, well, she's on her own adventure now. So, you know, so we just maybe one day we'll await her return, you know. Oh my god. She suffered greatly. I don't think she did. I think she enjoyed it. There was a lot of cool things that she got to see and do. Whoops. So I don't think she didn't enjoy it. Yeah, most people won't steal things like that. No offense, but doesn't have any monetary value. Yeah, that's my thought process too. I figured if anything, it'd be like a little kid that takes it or something. Lightning strikes. Oh my god. If she suffered, may Zeus himself strike me down. Oh my god. But no, I think she had fun. Let's see. To be for real, I only really steal from one type of person, and that's my friends. Normally, it's just to see if they're paying attention or to mess with them. Oh, I've done that shit too. I used to be really, really quiet, and I was able to open people's backpacks from behind them without them noticing. I got really, really good at it. It's like fucking with my friends. I've returned. I'd forgotten how much work I could get done while listening to Pep Yap. Oh, man. Hold on. My cat got on the desk and he was already starting to knock stuff over, and I was like, alright, get off. Did a lot of things. I did a lot of talking to friends, and I'm reconnecting with an old one. Oh my god, I was holding them back. Well, one I was holding back, the other is I was a buff. I have varying effects on people, apparently. My presence. It'll either make you really, really good at a thing, or really, really bad at another thing. Maybe both. Maybe both at the same time. Shadow? He's on the desk! Oh my god. Had to get his ass off. His chunky ass. Oh man. Such a stupid AI thing. Oh, our chunky boy. What fucking cat? What are you talking about? What's bro yapping about? I don't think you've told us the name, so like everyone else in the Rika family, we shall name him. He's now officially Shadow. No, the cat that I have, the cat that I'm always talking about is Ginger. That's that's the cat. I call him now my cat, but he's not technically my cat, but I take care of him, so it's like, he's basically my cat. Every now and then I'll be gaming and then I'll suddenly fumble. It's so bad, like unusually bad for me. And the only thing that comes to mind. Wait, I do steal from another type of person. Teachers, people that I spite. Albeit, I know I'm a terrible person for it, but small items that I don't think they'll notice. I think that's fair. Might be fraud to watch now, thanks to Pep. Might be on fraud watch now. Why me? I didn't even do anything. Gumi says hello, by the way. I'm playing telephone. Oh my god, tell her I said hey. What she's up to? What is she streaming right now? I can't remember. I know I got the notification for it, but I can't remember what it said. And then I know at some point she's gonna be co-working. I think today is a co-working day for her. Co-working, and I think she's working on art, right? Art as well. Yeah. See. What's she drawing? Art way more sus than yours. My art's not even sus. Mine's very, very tame. Man, now I'm curious. Now I want to go see. How bad can it be? It can't be that bad. That or it could be a trap. It could be she's like jokingly like, oh, tell her I'm drawing something really, really sus. And then I'm falling for the bait like a fucking little mouse cheese under a cardboard box. I'm like, ooh, what could it possibly be? Can't be that bad. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. What could it be? What could it be? Let's see. Pull it open on your phone and you'll see. I don't lie. Tell Gumi to play Banshee, the FNAF game, or Slendy Tubby Zero. I think, if I remember correctly, Gumi... I think she's... There's a lot of people I know that are afraid of horror games and jump scares and stuff, so I can't remember, but I feel like Gumi would enjoy Banshee. Would enjoy, but also not enjoy. Would enjoy the way one enjoys a horror game usually. I got distracted immediately. I gotta go to YouTube. YouTube. And let me put on my volume down. Yeah, I had it blasting. YouTube. And it immediately goes into YouTube Shorts. Let me go into Gumi Jelly VT. Hold on, I don't have YouTube Premium, so... I see the lace trim, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, is she doing a cover of Magnet? Oh my god. God damn! I looked. Me too. I immediately see the chest. What am I looking at here? I want to zoom out. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, wait, is that Megan and Luca? Oh my god, is that... I think it is! That's crazy! At least it looks like it has a pink hair. I rewinded until I could see it zoomed out. She is drawing Cesar. That's crazy! Imagine. Have I ever drawn Cesar? I don't think I've ever drawn Cesar. Not on stream. Aside from, like, the Dakimakura. But even so, that wasn't even that bad. Ask her to zoom out. I was going to, but then I was like, wait, she probably zoomed out at some point, and then I got to see it. Oh my god. Sorry, I distracted you. It's fine. It wasn't you that distracted me. It was a bunch of my other notifications. Oh my god. I'll leave it open. I don't know who she's drawing. She asked people not to say names, so I can't ask. It might also be Noriboshi, based on the pink hair. But I completely thought it was Megan Luca, the Vocaloid. I backed up on the stream to see the full of it. Yeah, you see it? It might not be the Vocaloid, now that I'm really thinking about it. I don't know. I'd have to, like, really get a good long look at it, but... I know, you know, the charges on me are steep, but I swear it's not for gooning purposes. It's just, I really have to get a good look at the hair because there's a lot of long-haired pink anime girls. It's a very common trait in the anime world, so I promise it's not what it looks like. I swear. Right there. Wow. Oh, fuck. Man. Once I finally have my old sleep schedule back, we're all done for. Myself included. My sleep schedule was ass, but at least it was consistent. This shit is consistent, but not in a very useful way. Let's see. Did you get that, Pep? You probably weren't watching anymore. I mean, I'm watching, but I don't have the audio on, so I can't hear. What did she say? Now you gotta tell me. I gotta be my liaisons. To act surprised when it's revealed. Not in that bad. I gotta spread misinformation. Compared to what we've seen it done, this isn't even arousing. It's bland to me. What have they done? Jesus, what? What's... No, I shouldn't comment. I must remain a neutral bystander. I shan't. Oh my god. That's wow, this isn't even arousing to me. That's crazy. What the fuck goes on in a Gumi stream? Oh my god. She just says for a project because it seems to be another person's model. Ah, okay. Yeah, see, I thought so. Okay, so then it's not the Vocaloid. Yeah, so I think it is. It's someone apparently very obvious to the community who's there often. So then, I have a suspicion, or not a suspicion. Like I think I know, but also now because like they're like, oh, don't say. It's like okay, I won't say. I could be wrong though. I don't know. There. Gumi streams go wild. You should talk in chat. No, well, it's not against the rules. It would be fine. But also, because I can't hear, it makes it, like, a little more difficult to actually chat in streams. So, I don't know. I gotta stay in my lane. here. But man. Still thinking like, what we've done before. This isn't even arousing. That's an insane thing to say. That would never be said in a pep stream, I think. I don't think I can ask that. Gus is high pep. Yippee! OMG, YouTube chat X Twitch. That's crazy. Let's see. I've been thinking of participating more, but I want to keep what little life I have left. Thanks. Maybe another time. Oh, that's a mood. That's an absolute mood. On the one hand, I want to join in Gumi streams more. On the other hand, we tend to stream around the same time, so it's like either I just got off stream and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of tired. I need to go eat and I'm exhausted, or like it's while I'm streaming. It's like, oh, I can't, I can't watch. Pep, no, close Gumi stream. I need to maintain my reputation. I can't let you know what sort of person I am in her chat. Whoa, whoa. By the day, Alex Rose, a was it longtime funder of the Paprika Cheers channel by night channel by night a Gumi on the one hand I want to go like, oh, you know, do alliteration, 2 G's, there's a word, you know, that's just, it would fit the best. On the other hand, it's like that feels disrespectful to say. A Gumi casual. There we go. A Gumi casual. We can raid Goose stream when we raid out. True, true. We have like, oh, we have 4 minutes actually. So soon. Soon TM. Soon TM. I wonder if I can finish this before the day's done. But also, I really want to go to sleep. Fuck, I don't know. Let's see. And by night, a Gumigoon! That's what I was gonna say, but with the ER at the end. By day, Alex Rose, a longtime funder of the Frigacheers channel. By night, Alex Rose, a man of the people. I have a friend that wanted to join me, but I end when she just makes it home from work. Both bats, by the way. That's wild. What's a flock of bats called? So I get the pain. Is it a flock? I don't think so. It has a name. I think it's just a colony. Yeah, the colony of bats. Also, Gu told us to look up R43 reverse to, and I quote, build up our tolerances. Yeah, see, I am in that like direct middle where I'm like not friendly enough to be sponsor friendly, but not gooner enough to be like degen, you know? Like I'm that right on the line to where I don't quite fit into either. So on the one hand, it's like I will be amongst normal people and I will say shit and they'll be like, and then I will be amongst gooners and they will say shit and I'll be like, I don't fit. Whoa! Anyways, according to Google, a colony, cloud, or cauldron. Oh, cauldron's cool. Perhaps the worst of both worlds. Oh my god. Hashtag true. Oh my god. It is what it is, though. I like being me. I stand out just enough to make everybody around me be like, what the fuck? Why are you here? Oh my god. Maybe, maybe, maybe when I end, I'll go to bed, and then I'll wake up at 4:30, like I have been doing, and then instead of forcing myself to go back to sleep, I will draw and I'll finish this. Maybe. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Pep getting sponsored by gamer suppositories? Gamer suppositories is fucking hilarious. Oh my god. It's like it's an energy supplement pill that just right from administering. Is that what it's called? Right from administering, you immediately get a kick of energy. That'd be insane. The jet lag is real. It's not great. It's very much not great. Oh man. It doesn't need sponsors. We have Alex. Well, yeah, but what happens if Alex all of a sudden is like, you know what, Pep content ain't for me. This ain't it. Unsubscribe. What happens then? You know, you need backup plans. You need passive income. I was like, what is it called whenever you don't do shit and you still earn money? You know what? Pep content ain't for me. Unsubscribe. See what I mean? Oh my god, Pep could use that and maybe she can finally win at a game for once. Pep could use what? Oh my god, I realized. Damn. How many of y'all would use a suppository if it was like how desperate would y'all have to be if it was like an energy supplement pill, right? And for some reason that's the way you want to take it.
Oh no, boss. Can I get some channel members?
15 months of my life wasted, _ Pepsi.
Damn, that's a whole year and 3 months. That's crazy. I always wanted to start one of those fake products just for the funny. That would be funny. Could you imagine, like, we commission someone to make, like, a fake website, and then I advertise the fuck out of it? That'd be fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Gamer suppositories to get your game on. You think we'd get sued by gamer subs? It's like, too close. Too close. Copyright infringement. It's like, but it's not. It's totally different. Ours does not go in orally. Oh my god. As a maid wolf once said, what's the baby do? I forgot. I thought it was 12 months, but it's 9. 12 is a very long pregnancy that I don't think is healthy. I think they would find it funny. I mean, a portion of it is owned by the funny badger guy. True. they'd put it in the end of their website, like, check out our friend's products or something. Gamer suppositories. Next thing Egg says is a blatant lie. You could promise all kinds of things because there isn't a product, just rumors of one. True, true. That would be funny. Pep, Goo wanted me to tell you your parents don't want you and hate you. Don't trust anything he says now. Yay, my parents want me and they love me very much. Yippee! Oh my god. I think it's terrible that I couldn't make that sound convincing at all. Oh my god. Pep is a real gamer and great for the Sonic community. No! I get my eviction notice today. And they're like, you can't be a Sonic person anymore. You can't enjoy Shadow the Hedgehog content anymore. You're banned. Get out. Seppuku time. Oh my god. And for dessert, seppuku. Oh man. It would go paired nicely with my finally aged, got rejected from the Sonic Rumble creator program. Oh my god. Truly great pairing. And then right here she has a tail. Let's see. Guess what, Pep? Chicken butt! Banned from the content is crazy. Public enemy number one. Photo pet. Yeah, exactly. We do not serve, and it's a picture of me. Oh my god. No streams. Over. Pep, question. You and I are getting a divorce. Who are you living with? Oh, man. 2 Christmases! Let's go! I don't know. You gotta bribe me. What are the bribes? Pep, leave both of them. You kidding me? I don't want to be a... What is it called? Emancipated minor? Well, I'm not a minor. I guess I'll just be emancipated. Oh my god. A lone wolf. I can't do it. Who am I gonna yap to about Sonic and Shadow? It's gonna be terrible. Who am I gonna talk about? All the Sonic fanfic that I read. It's gonna be no one to listen. Couldn't possibly subject myself to that torture. Become a freelance agent. Freelance agent. Hey Alex, I saw that. I mean, you're a mod, and it's common knowledge that mods and Alex all collectively live in Pep's basement. Why, why is that decided? Why my basement? Can't they rent out like a communal basement? They could split the rent. Save money. I live in a state where we don't have basements, so it can't be mine. Why don't y'all have basements? Also, I love that you just accepted, like, yeah, I'm willing to live in a basement, but it can't be mine. I don't have one. I have my own little corner. I fit in like a Tetris, all for the low, low price of a popcorn kernel. My house is a cement box. Pep, I live below sea level. If we have a basement, it's a pool. Below sea level? God. Wow. That's crazy. They live in the fucking lost city of Atlantis. Who would have thought? You have to like swim into your home like a beaver. I don't know why, but the thought of like you come home from a long 40-hour, like not you, but just like people in general come home from like a long 40-hour work week and they get to like the edge of a lake. Take off their clothes, leave their briefcase or something off to the side, and they just dive into water and they go into like a tunnel or whatever to get up to like the main part of the house. Something about that is like extremely silly to me. I don't know why. It's just the thought of people swimming to get home. They're like, ah, such a long day at the office. Man, I can't wait to get home and see my loving family. And then just like doggy paddles to the living room. Oh my god. Either the basement or a hut in the middle of the desert. Why in the middle of the desert? Communal basement installation in less than a day. And I quote, New Orleans has an average elevation of 1 to 2 feet below sea level, with some areas as low as 8 feet below sea level or more. I don't live in NOLA, but not far from it. Oh my god. I built that in Minecraft. Really? Why? I guess it's like, you know, Minecraft, like, oh, secret base. No one will find me here. But like, why? Why are you hiding? I say that, but like, I used to build a lot of like tree houses. Cause I was like, yeah, easy to get away from all the zombies. I was gonna say the Minecraft creatures. Okay, I will finish this leg and then I'm getting off, okay? Everybody hold me accountable to that. Because I will try to worm my way out of it. I'm like, oh, I'm almost done. I'm almost done though. I may as well just finish. Don't let me win. Not this leg, by the way. This leg. This one over here. Loot. Oh, that's fair. I mean, if you finish the leg, might as well color it. Oh my god. I mean, I built an airship in Minecraft and a nuclear bunker built under a forest and a house in the middle of the lake that's in a mountain cave. That's a lot of building. I built like I built like 5 dirt shacks because I kept losing my dirt shack. And that's about as much as I'm willing to do. I had one consistent cave though that I would go mining in that had like a little crafting table, furnace, and a barrel at like the entrance, and then that's about it. That's about as much commitment as I'm willing to give to Minecraft. I just realized I haven't eaten since 1. Jesus Christ, you should probably eat. Albeit, I built the airship in creative because I would need so much quartz. Yeah, I think that's fair. Building in creative. Even then, it's still like such... It's so annoying to me that anytime you like get out a stack onto your quick bar or whatever, it's a stack of 64, so if you only need like 1 block, it's annoying because then you have to get rid of like 63, and so I always have like a lava pit whenever I build in creative, but because that's so tedious, I never build in creative. I never build, period. I'm not a builder. Not even a miner. I farm. That's the one thing that I do that's consistent. If anything, I just like not even then. I don't like expand the farm like crazily. I just like do multi-level farms at best, and then I'm like, yep, this is the life. 1 farm, 8 stories. You got potatoes at the top, and then wheat for like 4 levels. And then pumpkins and melons if I feel really crazy. Oh my god, I'm a Minecraft addict. The bunker has a skating rink in a hollow mountain? Jesus Christ. When I play with horror mods, I tend to live underground like certain subterranean NYC commuters to have some reprieve from horrors. What the heck? And it wasn't asymmetrical, and it wasn't symmetrical by 1 block. Oof, that sucks. Dog, there's so many hotkeys and such for creative pep. I don't play enough to like, know. Normal mode. You built that in, like, survival mode? Okay, that's insane. Breaking news! Pep is not a miner! You know how it's like inform the presses? Inform TikTok! So I can fucking live stream. Oh my god. No, I've kind of given up on TikTok. TikTok has not given up on me, but I have given up on TikTok. They do not like me. And any time that I think for a second, maybe they don't hate me. Nope. They as close to hate me without knowing who I am. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's alive in the being of a young heart. It's new day. Bing ding a ding ding a ding a ding a ding ding ding. Breaking news. No, clip it. Let it be known. Stop the stop the presses. The whole lore of the airship. That it's a traders guild with villagers on board. Oh damn! So it's like lore and everything. Jeez, it's so much more than I would ever do. At best, I just like to like imagine what like kind of scenario would put me into the life that I'm living in Minecraft. So it's like, oh yeah, dystopian world, and like we had a hard life, but we found some peace in like this settlement, and so I help contribute in any way that I can, which isn't a lot of ways, but I help with the farm. So I farm. That's it. Oh my god. Pep, I have a screenshot. Hold on, hold on. Of Eggs calling you his Oshi. Want it? Oh my god, for real? Let's see. Oh my god, it's true! Call the presses! Start the presses again! Oh my god, I've been called an Oshi. That's crazy! Send it to the living room. Send him to the gallows. Oh my god. Let's have it framed. Yippee! Oh my god. Me, an Oshi. Who would have thought? Of all people. There it is. Oh my god. Of course, like with anything I say, it's the most half-assed backhanded remark. Cruel mistress of an Oshi. Insane. Ah.
Alex Rose stole Paprika's heart, so Paprika stole $20. Alex Rose says, welcome back. Forgot to send this earlier.
Yippee! Thank you. I'm glad to be back. By the way, your order's being shipped out tomorrow with the package. The parcel. That which shall not be named. Oh my god. But yeah. I went to go print out the labels today. You have a fan. Who would have thought? The docky. Oh my god, we'll take your factual statement and ignore it. Oh my god, we need to have a full court case. I just bring out a bunch of peppers to like go against Eggs, and it's like, look, you actually you enjoy pep streams. Look at all the evidence. And he's just like, nah. No, nuh-uh. He just sends that that fucking owl gif that he sends. Oh my god. Oh no, she's selling her pepper. What would that even mean? I send you pictures of my pepper. Please respond. Oh my god. According to the average standard, my pepper is quite massive. Oh my god. I think I need to go to bed. I think it's time. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm scared to turn off the like bottom line art because usually it doesn't look good without it until a couple tweaks later. Well, let's see the damage. How bad is it? Oh, I'm scared. Okay, actually, it's not horrible. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. There's a couple things that I gotta fix, but overall, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Okay, anyways, with that being said, You finished the leg. Go to bed. Pep, please don't look at her chat. Well, now I'm kind of curious. Now I gotta know. I misread your most recent message and I thought you said Slender, and based off what you were previously talking about, I was like, oh my god, is he talking about the Slenderman image? You were not, but it would be funny if you were. Let's see. I have a plan to say something very devious in Goo's chat, but I don't know if I can. I'm still coming back from it. Why does Sonic OC look feral? What do you mean? It does not look feral. It just looks so silly, so goofy. Look at them. They cause no harm. They're all love. All peace and love. Oh my god. Anyways, with that being said, thank you all so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Very chill return. First public stream back. The stream where I come back and present all the shenanigans, the shenaniganery that I got up to in Japan. Coming soon. Probably next week. Because tomorrow's game night starts at 6 p.m. No. Tomorrow is movie night, starts at 7 p.m. CST. And Friday is game night, starts at 6 p.m. CST. For movie night, we will be watching Monster House. And for game night, I'm frozen. For game night, we're going to be playing Content Warning. Finally, long awaited. But yeah, that'll all be in the Discord, !Discord to get let into that. And without further ado, good night, Pep. For my last message of the night, I cast Power Word Scrunch. What's Power Word Scrunch? Goes on another trip tomorrow. Oh my god. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or use best judgment. Thank you to Certified Peppers. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a Certified Pepper, which is, you know, the memberships, and or check out my Ko-fi, and or leave a funny comment, leave a funny joke, and I'll steal it. Maybe, not in a parasocial way, and use it because I want to be funny too. But yeah, drink your book, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, use best judgment, and I will see you all next time I see you. Bye bye. Yeah, eggs, consider becoming certified pepper. Crazy. See, me personally, I wouldn't let this. Hold on, I realized I have to turn this off. I can just do that. There we go. Okay. Bye. Bye. Oh wait, I have to set up the. How do I do that again? The rerouting. Edit. Customization. I'm sending you out of Goomies. Good luck. Fend for yourselves. Go in, arms waving, arms flailing. Do your best. Bye. Wait, hold on. I always forget. It's been so long. It's been so long since I have not seen my son. Something, or daughter. Man behind the slaughter. Okay, bye.